So in this session, we'll be accessing the elements within the list. That is the main concern over the list. Since the list are the ordered collections and you can access any element. So these are your elements, right? These are your elements. Rose is an element, lily is an element, sunflower is an element, jasmine is an element, lotus is an element in the list. And I require the element has to be listed one by one, right? Suppose I require that the element 0, so you can put like it's like an index, right? So you have to just pull out the index numbers over here. As put that 0 is the index number for rows, 1 is the index number for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Suppose I require that the index number has to be pulled out, so print, open the bracket, right? So open the bracket, then in this I want the flower, the variable name, and within the box I put 0. We'll see what will happen. Okay, shift enter. In this case you find that in the 0th place or the 0th element is rows, right? In similar way, suppose I require what is the 3rd element or the 4th element. So in this case I type print, open the bracket, flower, and I put as 4th element. We'll see what is the 4th element over here. Shift enter. In this case you find the 4th element is lotus, right? So you have the index number which is given to the each element. So rose is given the index number as 0, lily is given as index number as 1, sunflower is given as index number 2, jasmine has 3 and lotus has 4. And suppose I say that I need any element number 5. We'll see what is the output is going to come. So flower, within the square bracket I just put 5 and I say shift plus enter. In this case you find that the list index is out of range. Now traceback is the interpreter which tells you that where the error is there. So you have the error in line 1, the print flower, the element 5. So it says that list index is out of range. It means that you don't have the element number 5, so it is out of range. So you have to give one more addition of the element and you can start working on that. So normally the index positions, we have to be very clear on that index positions when you talk about the index positions, right? So normally the index position starts from 0, right? So it starts from 0 and not from 1. So don't have a confusion that 1 is lily, 2 is 1 is rose, 2 is lily, 3 is sunflower, 4 is jasmine, 5 is no. It actually starts from position number 0, right? So this is the most of the programming languages takes into consider as 0 is the starting point, right? So you can go for accessing some more the elements also if you require. Suppose I require the 3rd element to be typed. So print, open the bracket, then you type the variable in which the list has been stored. Take flower and open the square bracket and just put element 3, right? And I start shift plus enter. You find the element 3 which comes here is jasmine, the jasmine flower. So now the code will give you this one. Suppose I type the negative number. We'll see what will happen with the negative number. So suppose I say print flower, open the bracket, and I suppose I press -1. What will happen? Shift plus enter. In this case you find that the negative number which is pointing out is lotus, so -1, right? So you find it is working from backwards, right? So it gives you the element in a negative index. If you go to give the negative index value, the start returns the value from the 5th item. So it is in the reverse order. So -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Suppose I say give you -3. We'll see what is going to happen. So flower, index number -3. Let's see what will happen. Shift plus enter. You find that it gives you the -3rd element as your sunflower. It means that it is giving the negative index number as -1 is lotus, -2 is Jasmine, -3 is Sunflower, -4 is Lily, and -5 is Rose. We'll check it whether -5 is a Rose, right? So print, I will give a negative index number. It is working in reverse order. So -5, type it -5 and just start execute it. See shift plus enter. Yes, exactly. So the index number is been working from the reverse order, right? In the forward way it starts from 0 to 1, and in the reverse order it works from negative if you give the negative index number.